I honestly don't know what his conflict was, but I know he was unable to be here today.
But it was more important that he be somewhere else than here.
He was unable to be here today. He sends his regards.
Send them right back to him.
All right.
Is America's financial system built to benefit the people or profit off them? In this eye-opening Senate hearing, Senator John Kennedy takes direct aim at Visa over credit card fees that are draining consumers nationwide. With the Visa CEO noticeably absent, Kennedy isn't playing games. He demands accountability, transparency, and fairness.
Mr. Sheedy, you are senior advisor to the Visa CEO?
Yes, sir.
The Visa CEO was too busy to come today?
He had a conflict, Senator. He knows that I enjoyed speaking with this committee 2 years ago and that I was looking forward to coming back, but he unfortunately was not able to be here today.
What was his conflict?
I honestly don't know what his conflict was, but I know he was unable to be here today.
But it was more important that he be somewhere else than here.
He was unable to be here today. He sends his regards.
Send them right back to him.
All right.
Look, I don't, if we had to vote on this bill today, I don't know how I would vote. But I want to thank the chairman for calling this hearing. I've learned a lot today. I've just got a couple of questions and then an observation. Professor, you seem to be fairly objective here. Congress capped the fees on debit cards. Is that correct?
That's correct, for certain transactions, yes.
The savings, has it been passed on to the consumer and or invested in the retailer's business?
Yes, so the average rate for...
Give me, I don't speak
Yes.
Sanskrit.
Yes,
Okay?
the answer is yes.
I need short answers.
Yes.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Okay. And we addressed the issue in debit cards by regulating. We capped the fees. This bill doesn't cap fees like they do in Europe, as Senator Graham so eloquently pointed out. This bill just introduces competition.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. I really came today to watch Senator Hawley and to learn. But here's my observation. I'm going to cede my time to Senator Hawley. Let me just say this to all of you, but particularly our friends at Visa and MasterCard, and I mean it. I don't know how I would vote if this bill came up today. Visa and MasterCard and the folks, the retailers, need to sit down and work this out. You need to sit down and work this out. Because if you don't, Congress is going to do something. I'm not sure what we're going to do. But Visa and MasterCard, when we get through with you, you could end up looking like either the post office or the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not sure we'll get it right. And I'm not a big fan of the European model. That we're seeing the cost right now in Europe of their penchant for regulation. But what I do care is the fact that the high prices in this country are gutting the American people like a fish. And we're trying to address it. And my strong advice to you is to sit down and try to work this out and come up with a solution that's fair for the consumer, fair for the retailer, but also respects Visa and MasterCard. You're two great companies, and I appreciate that. But something's not adding up here. And next time, Mr. Sheedy, it's wonderful to see you. Ask your CEO to come. I know he's a busy, important man, but ask him to come.
In this Judiciary Committee hearing, Kennedy wasn't buying the excuses. Visa is at the center of a national debate on credit card swipe fees charges that hit consumers and businesses hard, especially as inflation squeezes every dollar. And yet, the man who runs the company was nowhere to be found. Instead, they sent an advisor who couldn't even say why the CEO didn't show. Just that he had something else to do? That kind of response in front of Congress, when the livelihoods of millions are being discussed, is either tone-deaf or strategic. From there, Kennedy got to the real issue. Credit card fees are out of control. Congress has dealt with this before years ago. They capped fees on debit cards. That move helped consumers and gave retailers some breathing room. But this time, the proposed bill doesn't put a cap on anything. It simply tries to inject more competition into a space dominated by Visa and MasterCard. That sounds like a smart idea on paper. But when two companies control the market, adding competition doesn't guarantee lower costs. It just sounds good in a press release. Kennedy made it clear, if Visa and MasterCard don't figure this out with the retailers, if they keep playing hardball, then Congress will step in. And when that happens, there's no telling how hard the regulatory hammer might hit. This is bigger than corporate strategy. These credit card fees are draining the wallets of ordinary Americans. It's a hidden tax on every transaction. A few cents here, a few dollars there, multiplied across millions of swipes every day. That adds up. And the American people are feeling it. This hearing wasn't just another routine session, it was a warning shot. The message was clear. These companies need to stop playing defense and start offering real solutions. Because if they don't, lawmakers will, and the outcome won't be pretty for the credit card giants. And just as importantly, when your CEO refuses to show up for a discussion this big, it sends the wrong message. It says profits matter more than accountability. And that's exactly the mindset that got us here in the first place. So what do you think? Should Congress step in and cap credit card fees? Or should the big companies fix it before Washington takes over? Let us know in the comments. Your voice matters. And if you're tired of corporate dodge games and want the real story behind America's biggest financial fights, hit like, subscribe, and share this video.